Very often in discussions, especially discussions that can be tense, you will hear people use a label or a name to describe a person or an action or a situation. And very often, the way that person is using that word and how they understand it and how you understand it is not going to be the same. And the only way for you to discover what the other person means is to gently ask what they mean, to try to get them to explain it a little bit more. So if your goal is to understand someone, and it should be, you need to do this in a way that does not come across as demanding or difficult. So I was in a meeting once, somebody said, I can't believe this happened. This is really irresponsible of that person to do. And the room got kind of quiet because it was a negative label or an accusation. And I said, irresponsible? And so that was my gentle way of trying to get them to explain what they meant. And then as I watched them try to explain it, it was clear to me, and I think to a lot of other people there, that they just didn't like what happened, but they couldn't articulate why it was irresponsible of that person to do it. And that was a very helpful moment for the group in understanding what to do next. So when you hear a label or a name, especially if it's negative, gently probe to see what you think the other person means and see if they will explain it a little. You'll find one of two things. They either have a good reason for believing what they believe, and you really need to take them more seriously, or they don't really have a good explanation for that label or name that they're using, and that is very helpful in advancing the discussion as well. So gently ask for an explanation. You might be surprised what you find out.